Alex Fedotoff here. Today we have Max Medroso here. We had conversation with him a few months ago. He's a tremendous member of our community. He exited his brand, actually meeting the potential buyers here at our previous event, and he started another brand. And today I want to learn from him about transitioning from drop shipping to a brand, the thought process, the mindset, and the other things entrepreneurs can use to build amazing brands. When did you start this brand? You started this brand while you still running?
While still in school. It was sophomore year of college, and I started back in September 2020.
And then, so you started the brand. You exited this first brand that you've been running, right?
Yep.
And then you started another one right away.
Yeah. So the first brand I started was a drop shipping brand, and like many others, I didn't really know much about e-commerce at the beginning. But with drop shipping, you can try many different products and fail many different times. And I think that's an important part. You can fail really quickly and learn a lot. So I went through maybe 10 to 15 different stores, failing until I hit my big win. And then I was able to scale it, but I knew very, very quickly that in drop shipping, it's like a commodity product, right? So you want to be able to add your branding, differentiate it, start hiring people for the back end. So that's what I did. And I slowly grew the brand to 7 figures, and I was able to exit it because of Alex's introduction.
So I think the distinction here is that you realize it rather quickly, whereas some people that I know, that some of the founders they run drop shipping business model since 2017, and they're not really making that leap, into having more customized products or some kind of more differentiated products. What do you think about that?
In e-commerce, your product is the marketing at some point, right? So if you can create a custom product, if you can create a product that actually caters to a market that hasn't been served before, you can make a lot of money. So that's why I decided to sell the STEM kits, because I wanted to move on to a new brand with custom products, which I'm currently launching with my girlfriend.
When launching a new brand, what was your, obviously, you're doing this pretty much for the first time. You probably make a lot of mistakes, right? And still making it, and we all do when we're launching something new. What was your thought process when finding a product market fit for this brand?
I wanted to make something that would be consumable and that people would want to return for, right? So for my product, we were selling science gadgets, and while we delivered a very, very good customer experience, people wouldn't really return because how many science gadgets or toys do you need yearly? So we wanted to transition to a more consumable model. So then I reached out to food scientists who kind of have the product developed. And it's currently being manufactured currently.
Was that did you follow did you kind of funnel hack, reverse engineer some other successful brands, how they've been operating, kind of to find the product market fit?
Yeah, so this was a different to find that product. It was different in the sense that I didn't do product research on Amazon. I didn't have any tools. I actually just talked to my girlfriend about her current problems. So it's really customer centric, people focused solution, right? So I discovered that she was having pretty bad period pain, so that's the product that that's the market that we're gonna cater for our product.
Did you see if there's any other companies that have already been solving that problem or solved that problem successfully?
Yeah.
Or you just decided to kind of more pioneer in this space?
Yeah, so that's a good question. We definitely did some competitor research. So I looked at other competitors in the space, and there's not that many competitors doing what we're doing, right? So we're going for that natural plant-based solution. Everybody else out there is very conventional, using pills, that sort of thing. There's maybe 1 or 2 competitors out there, but it's a really new space that we're trying to get into. For drop shipping and these traditional e-commerce brands, it's hard to make it last 5 years because of the product. So I really want to do a customer and product focused brand from the start.
Very nice. So in terms of launch for the brand, what kind of direction do you want to go? With paid advertising, influencers? Which direction you want to go?
Yeah. So that kind of, I think we made a mistake for our current brand for that. So the good thing with dropshipping is you can try your product market fit before you really have the product. But for us, since it was a custom product, we had to have it manufactured before we can actually start filming content. So if I could go back, maybe I would create more 3D renders of the product and maybe have the custom packaging before having the product so I can test out that product market fit. Because we're launching multiple products at a time, and some products that we have are not having product market fit, but we're hoping that the next one does.
With influencers, do you have like specific kind of like strategy or the way you wanna go after specific kind of influencers?
Yeah, so we're reaching out to influencers. We're also doing paid media, as you said. Really, our strategy is just to reach out to the small influencers, get content from them. They don't have to post. So actually, we negotiate, like, let's say an influencer asks for $4,000. We would negotiate it down to even like $50 because we would say, you don't have to post it. We can just have the content necessary. So then we would use that content for our paid advertising.
Cool. Thank you, Marks. I'm looking forward to seeing how you scale this brand like moving forward. Will be another like probably 8-figure. Like you're looking at it like very like long term, and yeah, it's awesome to see that transformation that you went through, like going from like drop shipping and having this like more like long term mindset. So very excited to see
Thank you,
that
Alex.
and what you will do in the future.
Thank you.